Hello everyone, today, I will be introducing how to use multi-user authentication on web server function. This function is used to restrict access to each web page for each user, specifying which web pages each user can access. This is suitable for preventing access to sensitive data or editing important parameters that require highly skilled users to modify, which will make your system more secure. So let's start looking at how to set up this function. Step 1. Access the web page editor to create web pages for each user level. Next, create and label each page to identify its purpose. Page 1 is the main page and is accessible to all users. You can customize the labels to your liking using the options in the table on the right. Next, save the page and name it Page 1 for the main page. Next, create 2 more pages for user level 2 and 3 to restrict access to users with higher levels. Next, go back to Page 1 by going to File, then Open Page, and selecting Page 1. Next, create the button and name it. After that, double-click the button to open a pop-up window for setting up the button's properties. Choose the Jump to Page and Layer action and click Open the URL in a new window. Then, select Page 2 and Layer 0 from the page name and click OK. Next, copy the button by pressing Ctrl+C, then paste it by pressing Ctrl+V, and set the action to jump to URL and select Page 3. Next, save Page 1 and then open Page 2. Create a button named Close to close the web page when the machine parameters are set on this page. Next, double-click the button to open the pop-up settings window, set the action to Close Page, and then click OK. Next, press Ctrl+C to copy the button, save page 2, open page 3, and then press Ctrl+V to paste the close button onto page 3. Then return to WindLDR software to configure the web server function. Then, go to the Configuration tab and select Ethernet port 1. A setting pop-up will appear. For this training session, please use the default IP address. After that, scroll down to the Web Server Settings section. By default, the Enable Web Server option will be checked. Then, go to the User Settings and select Multiple User Accounts for Web Server. And click the Configure button. Next, create 3 new users and set their usernames and passwords. Then, go to the Web Server tab and check the checkboxes to grant access permissions for each page as needed. Next, go to the Redirect Targets section and select Page 1. This will set Page 1 as the default page to display when the web server page is accessed. And uncheck User System Web Page. After that, go to the Online tab and select Download. Check Download User Program and check Download Web Page to CPU module, then OK. Next, open your web browser and enter the IP address of the PLC to access the web server. You will be prompted for a username and password. Please enter your credentials to log in. Once you have successfully accessed the web server page, you can make future access easier by creating a bookmark or a shortcut on your desktop. Proceed to page 2. If your current user account cannot access this page, you will be prompted to enter a username. Upon successful access to page 2, you will be able to create the desired data to be displayed or configure important parameters for the machinery. Once done, you can press the Close button to return to page 1. Proceed to page 3. You will be prompted to enter a username, similar to page 2. You can design the page for level 3 here. Once done, press the Close button to return to page 1. You may notice that you can still access pages 2 and 3. This is because your web browser is retaining your most recent login username. You will need to restart your web browser to clear the stored user information and log in with a level 1 user to restrict access to page 1 only. Thank you for watching, and I hope it was helpful and informative.